You gave them every chance to win. If you look at this in slow motion, you can see Caitlin Clark clearly smiling in confusion.
You gave them every chance to win. Slow it down, watch it in replay, and you can clearly see Caitlin Clark smiling in pure confusion. The WNBA has landed itself in yet another firestorm, and this time, Caitlin Clark and Sydney Colson aren't pulling any punches. They've had enough of the rigged officiating, the double standards, and the league's ridiculous obsession with silencing its stars instead of protecting them. What should have been a night to celebrate, a hard-fought Indiana Fever victory, turned instead into Exhibit A of how the WNBA's credibility is collapsing in real time. It all began after Indiana squeezed out a dramatic 76-75 win over the Los Angeles Sparks. Normally, a game like that would spark joy inside the Fever locker room. But instead, the conversation wasn't about the win. It was about yet another round of bizarre one-sided officiating that left players, fans, and analysts shaking their heads in disbelief. Do you think the WNBA will finally clean up this mess? Let us know in the comments below. Let's rewind. Back to the second quarter. Kelsey Mitchell, Indiana's other scoring machine next to Caitlin Clark, drove hard to the basket. She beat her defender clean, and then, right in full view of the entire arena, she was grabbed and yanked mid-drive. Not nudged, not lightly bumped, yanked. The foul was so blatant that even the people sitting in the last row of the nosebleeds could see it. Everyone expected the whistle, but the referees? Silent. They swallowed it, like the foul never even happened. Mitchell, tough as nails, finished the layup anyway, but the damage was done. The Fever bench went ballistic, and that's when Caitlin Clark, sidelined with injury but locked into the game as always, lost it. She stood up, shouting at the referees, waving her arms, screaming, "Call it, call it." Her energy set the tone. Then Lexi Hull jumped up too, furious at the no call. And what did the referees do? They slapped Hull with a technical foul. Let me repeat that. The player who got fouled got nothing. The player who committed the foul kept playing, and the teammate who dared to protest the injustice was the one punished. If that's not rigging, then tell me what is. And the Fever weren't the only ones furious. Watching from her living room, sidelined with a torn ACL, Sydney Colson had seen enough. She grabbed her phone and fired off one of the most viral tweets of the entire season. Her words? At a certain point in this league's existence, all need Kelsey Mitchell to get the same whistle as other stars. The frustration isn't just about one game. It's about years of double standards and a league at risk of losing the trust of its players and its fans. And if things don't change soon, the WNBA's biggest battle won't be on the court, but in its credibility. For more updates on Caitlin Clark, Sydney Colson, and the Indiana Fever, hit that subscribe button so you never miss the truth behind the game.